All right, everyone, welcome into the Catalyst Funnels. Here, I'm going to dive into 12 specific funnel methods that you can use to drive up sales. I use a number of these and really recommend a lot of them. I will go detail by detail, kind of describing each one and which ones I use particularly. So with this, let's get started. So we're going to go straight into the Waterfall Funnel. Target everyone, target engagements, then target the viewers of that, and then bring them to a VSL or a lead magnet. So this is more of a funnel that you're going to use with paid ads. I don't particularly use paid ads, but I do recommend this for anyone that does do it. So it just kind of simply looks like this, where we're really putting out those ads. We're seeing who's engaging it with it the most, the comments, likes, those are the people that we're going to target first. And then we're going to circle back to the viewers and then bring those ads over to those specific viewers. So going into the influencer funnel, this is probably the more common funnels that you've seen, whether it's on X, on LinkedIn, Instagram, you name it, where people are describing a lead magnet or something that they can help with, comment the keyword or DM them, and you'll be able to talk to them. So this funnel is simply putting out the content, diving into it using keywords like systems. If someone comments it, it's giving you permission to then DM them, and then you're going to want to bring them to either a VSL, a Google Doc, whatever you provide. There's many different ways of selling, and we'll get into that in a little bit later. The one-time paid call. So the one-time paid call, this is a strategy that I've used to sign at least 3 or 4 clients, and I had a lower ticket offer compared to my high ticket offer where I would charge people $150 to get on a 1-hour phone call and would use that to basically diagnose all the problems that they'd have and work with them on that 1-hour call, and even after that to provide them worksheets, templates, and things to be able to help them get started right away. The benefit of doing the one-time paid call is that you're really able to benefit from understanding all of their problems on the call. They're giving you all of the information that they need. You're providing the first step solutions, and then you're able to just simply mention that you have this higher ticket offer where you're going to be able to work with them more hands-on to be able to provide that. So if you're struggling with only high ticket and you want to lead people into the value that you can provide, maybe you don't have as much social proof, this is a great way to be able to have people come in for a lower price target and then be able to upsell them on the opportunity. Again, I've used that for selling a number of different clients, whether it be video editors, coaches, any kind of service providers. So I do recommend that one personally. Next is the webinar funnel. The webinar funnel, people are saying webinars are dead. It's not a thing anymore. It doesn't matter. That could not be any further from the truth. I see people hosting webinars constantly, whether it's people that are more known on Instagram, on X, you name it. I've seen Dakota Robertson do it, Taylor Simmons, Julie Guerrieri on Instagram as well. A lot of different people from a lot of different spaces are still doing webinars. So simply put, having them sign up for the webinar, getting them in their email and their information, their phone number as well as if you can, then updating them on times, information that you're going to learn, problems that you're going to solve on the call, getting them on the overall webinar of having everyone discuss their issues, and then just going through a PowerPoint presentation of what you can provide and what solutions you have on that webinar, and then circling back to specific people, maybe if they had questions in the webinar, or just reaching out to everyone in general and just saying, I can take this to the next level with you with more one-on-one work. This helps within high ticket services, especially because you're building up that trust, you're presenting the value up front, and then you're being able to capitalize on it. And you also can just reach out and constantly check in with people on how their progress is going if they're not ready to buy just yet. Next up is the Unlock All funnel. I learned this from Taylor Simmons and his group. It was very beneficial to learn this type of funnel because I see a lot of people that have communities and want to be able to monetize those communities. So the steps within this is this first part. People can either join your community for free or they can pay. Some people do a $50 subscription a month. Some people do a one-time fee. Doesn't matter. It could be free or paid. You're getting them in your community. Then you can have the deeper information within your community itself and have that locked out so people will have to pay once they're in the community to reach the next level of access. That could be a course, that could be a mentorship, anything you want. This typically works best for those mid-ticket products, which is why I put the $200 price tag there, because if someone's in the community and then you just have it there as a locked item, that usually works best for that mid-ticket offer and then will lead into the upsell for the higher ticket. Next process is the partnership funnel. This is great if you are low on impressions, you don't have as much engagement, but you have a friend or two that is at the same level as you and they're also building at that level, where you can basically use your list and their product, and they can use their list and your product. It's a great way of combining different audiences and even offers. You can even bundle your offers together to then combine your audiences and make those sales. So it's really a strategic partnership that you're able to build off of. So then really getting into the Sideway-Sales Letter, this is what I personally do for my newsletter automations, and I'll show you that as well, is once someone opts into your newsletter or your email capture list, you have a number of different emails that are going out that are able to educate your audience, then provide some detail behind what you present, how you can offer them a solution to their specific problem. So you get into the introduction of the newsletter. I typically recommend you give them the basis of what you're going to be doing, that you're going to be pitching them, and encouraging them to unsubscribe if it's not going to fit them. If you're encouraging them to unsubscribe, it's just like calling someone and asking if they have a minute. You're giving them permission to leave. And if they're not taking that permission to leave, then it's a lot easier to be able to sell to them because they know what they signed up for in essence. So use this over time and it'll help you build out more sales more naturally. This is definitely a long game type of play because you have this email list that you are nurturing and you're able to lead up these messages into a sale without having to put out new newsletters every single minute someone joins your newsletter. The downsell funnel. I don't particularly use this because I usually work within medium or high ticket products, but this could be very beneficial for anyone with a lower ticket product. But it is the free opt-in. Let's say someone signs up for your lead magnet through your content. You then take them to a page that goes into the offer saying, oh, we can sell this to you for $50 and be able to sell that over. If they say no, then it could be into a downsell and then, oh, we'll offer you this for $20, $15. If not, then you go into the lead magnet. If they buy the offer at the first price, then you can go into the upsell of the higher ticket as well. So just giving people that join your email list options of what you provide so they're able to at least see it. A lot of issues with people's funnels is that they're not putting in their offers in front of people. It's just a lack of awareness, not even a lack of the offer in itself, but just people not being able to get enough eyeballs on it. So when people sign up for your newsletter, it can automatically redirect them, or your lead magnet, it can automatically redirect them to the offers that you provide. Someone that I know does this really well, I know Audrey Lowe. When you sign up for her newsletter, it usually would bring people over to a low ticket product that you can then sign up for. I don't know if that's still the case, but that was a good example of a different type of funnel. So next is the hub and spoke funnel. This is for people that are really good at making videos and really want to create their brand around different types of videos, such as YouTube. So creating one main VSL video or one main video that captures what you are about, what you present to people, and then you make a series of videos that are around that topic. And at the end of each video, you have a call to action where if you really like this or if you learned a lot from this, you can check out this main video here and learn a lot more. You're centering all of your videos around your main part that's really going to capture everyone into what you particularly offer. So really recommend when you make videos trying to bring people to your VSL, create a series that's going to lead everyone into a relevant topic, which is hopefully your VSL. The product launch funnel. This is something that we've seen very constantly from different posts and content and just how we can really get into a more organized approach into selling different offers through a funnel. So of course, in part 1, part 2, we're going to educate people on our niche, make people aware of the problem, and continually do that. Then we're going to get into the part where we're showing more social proof, testimonials, how we've helped people, what specific examples we can give, and how it can relate to our audience. And then, of course, the call to action. This can work in a number of different ways, whether you're doing it through an email list, whether you're doing it through your content. This could be broken up into weeks. maybe week 1 is all the first part of education. Week 2 is the second part. Week 3, you're getting more into the testimonials and how you help people. And then 4 is the call to action. So people can naturally see the progression through your content of how you're able to best help new clients. The next part is the challenge funnel. This works particularly well with people with communities, whether free or paid. If you want to be able to sell new people, let's say in a free community, you're going to create a challenge, a 7-day, 4-day challenge of whether it's accountability or funnel building or health coaching. You're going to want to be able to create that with the community, have everyone interact with each other during that challenge, and create that collaboration and accountability, especially for those health groups. And then after the challenge, be able to create the sale and pitch that offer as well. So people are able to see what it's like to be held accountable with you and your group, and then they're able to make an informed decision on if they want to move forward. Next, this is my favorite funnel right here, the Google Doc funnel. This is particularly something that I use. I'll also walk you through a little bit more of how I go through my Google Doc and really how I've created it to give all the details of my offer and make people feel most comfortable when it comes to understanding the step-by-step process of how I take them from point A to point Z. This, of course, comes within using your content, being able to create an engaging platform, and just being able to then DM your ICP. Who is the ideal customer that is going to be able to buy your offer? This could be warm leads, this could be cold leads, but as long as you're creating content around yourself, you're able to create a little bit of awareness around that. So if you're DMing someone that may not be as familiar with you, they can at least check out your content, see then from the message who you are and what you do. Then from there, when people are looking to go to the next part of the system, they're more interested, instead of getting into the VSL or the sales call, being able to just send the Google Doc information where you're going into great detail and great lengths of everything you provide, and then going straight to the checkout page. Some people don't even need to do sales calls to even have this process. I find the most important funnels out of all of these is the Google Doc and learning how to create a strategic VSL, being able to bring people into your offer, have them understand the step-by-step from beginning to end stages of what they can expect and where they should be in the process. So I teach this with my clients as well as what I built for myself. So if you're interested in learning more about this, message me. I'll leave a link below and we can get more into it.